Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Junis. You're now tuned into The Star and You. Thank you for being here with me today. Subscribe, like the page, and share with others. Also, I finally got my new website up, which is thestarandyou.net. Check it out. I got my content on there as well, my videos, so you can click on the links and it'll link you to my YouTube page. So now, we're gonna begin the show, and we're gonna begin with our boy Travis McCoy, also known now as TrAvIE McCoy. Let's go. Yeah, so Travis McCoy, he was born August 6, 1981. That makes him a Leo. He's a fire sign. The sign of Leo begins from July 23rd to August 23rd. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries are all fire signs and compatible with each other. These signs are also compatible with air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Think about this when you see nature. Without air, fire can't breathe. It'll suffocate. You know what I mean? So, air signs play a significant role with fire. They dominate communication. So when they talk to a fire sign, it kind of gives them more motivation and fires them up to actually move and take action. So if you come across an air sign, take some advice if you're a fire sign. Alright? Leo's a fixed sign, so that means for Travis, he's a person that has the qualities of being very firm, stable, and someone that you could actually depend on. And for Travis McCoy, being that he's a Leo, he rules the heart. So this means that he's very compassionate, he has a lot of courage, and a lot of love to share with that sign. But don't get it twisted. For Leos, they have very strong intuition because they dominate the heart. And with that intuition, if they sense and they know something about you, they're not feeling you, they're not going to share any of that love. But once they feel that you're really good, then you're going to get all the love and all the embracement. Also, with the strong intuition, that means Travis McCoy can see things very objectively without no filters. And Travis McCoy, following his intuition and doing music, he made the right choice because Leos are great entertainers, they make great actors, great musicians. They're phenomenal. And this is because Leos are naturally creative. This is when they shine the most. They're ruled by the sun, actually, so this is why they actually shine all the time. And they're very vibrant, just like the sun. And I suggest, me personally, that if you're a Leo, you should focus more on your creativity, because that's when you'll probably be your happiest. Just make sure to avoid all the distractions, because Leos tend to get distracted by a whole bunch of different things that's going on in their lives. And also, you guys are very knowledgeable, so put that to use, but know when it's time to put in action, Once you do that, once you put into action and in creativity, everything will align right and you'll reach for the stars. Luckily for Travis McCoy, he focused on his creativity since a young age. Actually, there was a time where he actually got some kind of accident. He was in the wheelchair for like 4 months. And during those 4 months when he was in the wheelchair, he picked up art. And from there, when he was older, he used to work in a tattoo parlor. He was a tattoo artist. And he used to sell paintings with his friends. He actually did this full time before his music career blew up. So intuitively, he pretty much kept the line with his sign. Yeah, that rhymed.
Oh God.
Leos are wonderful with kids. And when Leos are around kids, it actually manifests the inner child within themselves. Once this happens, this shows and expresses itself outwardly towards other people, and they begin to carry this strong magnetism about them, kind of like a child or a baby, like they have this glow about them, this aura that people always want to be around them. So once a Leo taps into that frequency, it's pretty much the same thing. And speaking of inner child, Travis McCoy did change his name to TrAvIE McCoy, which was a nickname given to him when he was a child, when he was much younger. And you see this name is much more playful, it's more likable, and he wants to express this and share this with the fans so they can relate with him on a personal level and more intimate level. Leos can be very generous, but it all depends on how they're raised up. But for the most part, they are. Their generosity can go a very long way if they do it with their hearts. They have to make sure they don't do it and expect something in return, because if they do, it limits them, and that makes no sense because Leos actually have a big heart and they're capable of doing so. And when they do so, the universe will respond back naturally, And for TrAvIE McCoy, he has no problem being generous. He actually supported a lot of different foundations, such as the Children's Hospital Los Angeles, Save the Music Foundation, and Staying Alive Foundation, just to name a few. And also remember, he made a hit song that charted at the billboards that was called BiLlIoNaIrE, featuring Bruno Mars. The song was pretty much about him being a billionaire, and if he had the money, he would give back. And when you check the song and the lyrics and you see the video, it's pretty selfless and it shows nothing but generosity and love. Speaking about love, now we're gonna get into TrAvIE McCoy's birth date. He's born August 6th. The 6 is a feminine number and it's ruled by Venus. This Venus also rules Taurus, and the sign of Taurus represents love. So this actually compliments Travis McCoy because, like we said earlier, the Leos rule the heart. So with him being a 6, he's not afraid to express his love openly to others. 6 are very homebody or into real estate, like a Taurus. Also, they're very magnetic and they're very sociable, just like a Leo. So again, you see that compliment. On the other hand, esoterically, the 6 also represents confusion. So with TrAvIE McCoy, when it comes to his love life, he may easily fall in love with somebody, but that person might not be the right person. But the good thing about that, 6 is so loving, they'll always seek love and a companionship. So even if they get their heart broken, they'll feel sorry, they'll feel bad for a while, but they'll recoup and recharge and continue looking again, while other numbers may just fall back altogether and just want to be single. They won't give up on love. And the other thing you also got, and also for 6, they could be very attractive people. So the other side of the 6, they could be very lustful and have multiple partners and be very sexual. So they have to be careful with that and know and distinguish between lust and love. And a perfect example of this duality between the lust and the love relating to the 6, you can see this example with this hit song that he performed with this group he was with back in the day called Gym Class Hero, which is called Cupid's Chokehold. And in this song, he's pretty much trying to find the one. And in the video, you should check it out, which is pretty cool. He's talking to his parents, his mom, and his dad, like saying, like, "Yo, mom, I'm telling you, this is the one. This is it." And towards the end of the video, he accomplished that and gets the one. But now, when you switch it up, that 6, it could represent lust and indecision. And a perfect example of that is this instrumentation that's playing in the background. It's related to a song called Cookie Jar. And in this song, he's pretty much talking about, talking about getting mad women, metaphorically, all over the world. So you see how the 6 plays a role in his life. Or you see subconsciously how the 6 is effective and it plays this role. Okay, so now we're gonna get into TrAvIE McCoy's life path number. The life path number is pretty much an overview of the everyday challenges and encounters that you may experience over a lifetime. It also reveals opportunities that could be very rewarding if you were to take your time with it and build it up. Okay, in order to get TrAvIE McCoy's life path number, you have to add up his whole birthday. I like to start the year first. He was born August 6, 1981. Let's start the year first. We add the 1 plus the 9, which is 10. That 10 plus the 8 is 18. 18 plus that 1 is 19. Now the 19 plus the 6 on his birthday is 25. 25 plus the month he was born, which is an 8, is 33. Damn, 33. That's crazy. He's a master number. Him being a master number 33 is very positive. That means he has all the tools necessary in order for him to master his own life. It's pretty dope, and that's very rare, you know? Well, in the wise words of Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. And him being a master number, that means he has to face a lot of trials and tribulations. He has to overcome extreme difficulties internally and externally. So, it's a challenge being a master number 33. Okay, so when you look closely at the 33, you can add that up, and it'll add up to a 6, right? The 3 plus the 3. Now, remember what we said earlier about the 6, how it represents love? It has a duality where it represents love, confusion, and lust. But with the 6 here, it may be more on the positive side because the 33 is ruling it. And the 3 in itself, in numerology, or even in esoteric numerology, it's at high regard and it represents the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So 2 3s in itself is like very positive because the 3 in itself is very generous. It has a lot of generosity. It's very selfless, you know. It makes a lot of sacrifices. A number about sacrificing. And you can also see this number 33 symbolically with Masonry. You know, they always talk about the 33 degrees. And also with Jesus Christ, right? They said that he died at the age 33. And the way he died, he had to make a sacrifice for humanity. So you see that sacrifice, that selfless love, that selfless service. So TrAvIE McCoy, there's going to be a time in his life where he's going to transition himself, and he's going to have to let go of everything, the materialism, everything, and transition himself to this fully and embrace it. But the number 33 does have its negative aspect played with the 6. It could be very egotistical. Instead of being selfless, it could be self-destructive, very indulgent, and it has an addictive nature. And I can see that addictive nature of TrAvIE McCoy, and that could be because it's related with Taurus, the number 6, and Taurus themselves. They like to indulge in good things, they like to be very comfortable, and at the same time they're very stubborn. So when they get into something, it's very hard for them to kick that habit. And TrAvIE McCoy did use illegal substances that were detrimental to the body. He even lost a friend over it. But with TrAvIE McCoy, being that he's a master number, this master number 33 has a lot of strength. You know, it has the capability to fight off like the darkest of the darkest. And with that master number 33, he'll never let it go too far. And with the strength and the love that he possessed, he overcame that obstacle, and he's been clean for over 3 years, which he stated on the interview of R.A. the Rugged Man. And when he got clean, he actually used a lot of love, and this love came from the first time he saw his niece when she first came into the world. And he said it once in the interview that when he first saw her, he was like, oh my gosh, she was so like lost for words, you know, like he had so much joy and so much love. And when he finally held her for the first time, like right there and then, he was like, he knew he just had to change, and with that love, he did exactly that. So after breaking down TrAvIE McCoy's numbers, all his numbers are pretty much in the right place, and with him being a Leo, being born in the 6, him being the master number 33, all that love, all that generosity, everything's pretty much in harmony. He just had to go through, like, you know, those tests and tribulations, like I said earlier, but that comes with the territory of being a 33, because at the end, the reward, once you triumph over that, is great, and it could have a huge impact on humanity. So with that being said, you know, just keep doing your thing, and know that your mission in life is bigger than music, and it will all come together. Just don't be fearful about it, because sometimes with that responsibility, you may want to fall back and just keep to yourself, but you're not here for that. Thank you guys for tuning into The Star in You. Hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Remember to subscribe, like the page, and share with others. And remember, let your inner light shine.
Where I'm from, BR, no lying, like the rest of the spelling, heart of a lion, ain't nothing you can tell him, man, I'm hotter than iron, gotta get the cheese, no Urkel, do it or die, no purple, what, slow like a turtle, no, more like Leo, Donatello, I kick that ass like Michelangelo, Cowabunga, boom shaka, laka, breaking shackle, block, electrocute the ganja, parachute, we higher, money, oopa, loopa, Uber took my mula, kuna, matata, I still do me nada, beats like Chewbacca, rockin' blue blocker, to block it from truth, goes chop, yeah, skilled it, killed it, the trap, this roadkill, feeling it, sit back.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.